Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with two tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a character is drawn and named, it can be submitted. The timer's been set. Off we go. Seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold. Name those characters! It's time for the main event. Here comes our first opponent. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of Flair. I just did a spit take. What a dominating performance. Do you dare to Flair? In this corner we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of charm. Will they be able to maintain this lead? Well, I'm blushing more than an anime girl. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of ghosts. Oh, it's getting lopsided. It's a Dramageddon. A haunting challenge indeed. Next up it'll be versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of abandoning their family. The kid gloves are off now. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Reminds me of my dad. Moving on, we've got versus. One of them will walk out as the champion of this player's ultimate nemesis. Can they recover? I don't know. Get in the car, it's about over. Fuel the feud. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. 20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be champion of dive bars. Sweet mercy! It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of divorce. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Oh dear, look away! Look away! What a Herculean effort! Two new fighters enter the ring. Who is the champion of not this guy again? What a whack attack! We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of still living with their parents. This is pure pandemonium! The trainers have a decision to make. It's a whole new fight! What a sketchy move! These two, they just work so well together. Here's our next matchup. You will decide who is the champion of porcelain dolls. It's a scroll brawl. This next contest could swing things. The champion of being haunted. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. And the cheese stands alone. It's time for our next bout. Who is the champion of nature? It's mayhem down in the draw ring. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of nurture. What will the trainers do? Let's see. Here come the reinforcements. Welcome to Slamtown. What a dynamic duo! Here are the next two fighters. One of them will be the champion of bureaucracy. Get the ice pack ready. Now they'll be battling for this title. the champion of androids. It's decision time. The ref just needs to call it. Kapow! That's gotta hurt. What a stud! Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
Cheers, they can feel the drums pound like a heartbeat. Let's go.
Welcome to the Scrollaceum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the It's time to name those characters. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs. It's time to name those characters! It's time for the main event! Our first opponent enters the ring versus only one of them can be the champion of dog people. Holy smokes! The power! Make way for versus. These two are competing to be the champion of vacation. The art of war. Will they be able to maintain this lead? Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Heck, I need a vacation from this vacation. Here's our next competitor. Versus one of them will walk out as the champion of living off the grid. Whoa, Nelly! The scales are beginning to tip. You have zero bandwidth. Up next. And in this corner we've got these two will battle to see who is the champion of hot stuff. It's a close one. That one's on fire. Up next, they'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of this player's secret crush. I don't believe what I'm seeing. That'll leave a mark. Prepare to swoon. Up next. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of smells. We're watching a scribble quibble. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. Name those characters! 20-second warning. Name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out. Moving on. Who is the champion of cat parents? Back and forth they go. Here's the next contest. The champion of owning the most Tweety Bird sweatshirts. This is pure pandemonium. It's the Clash of the Titans. The me versus the world mentality certainly paid off. Up next, you will decide who is the champion of jerks. They got him on the ropes. More like a world chump, I'm just saying. Now it's time to determine the champion of first to be sacrificed. What will the trainers do? It's a whole new fight. Welcome to Slamtown. This has become a one-sided match. There's no I in Team Kids, only in Kids. Moving on. One of them will be champion of being Zen. Who wants it more? Here's the next title. Champion of Thanksgiving Dinner. It's decision time. Oof, what a nasty uppercut. A solo victory. What a feat. Up next, who is the champion of the escape room? They're evenly matched. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of doing the group project themselves. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? Who will draw blood first? This, folks, is what a hero looks like. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. You will decide who is the champion of school photos. The pen is fightier. Unbelievable! We'll declare a winner after this next match. the champion of thirst traps. The trainers have a decision to make. Oh dear, look away! Look away! They did the work of two fighters. Two new fighters enter the ring. One of them will be the champion of soup. It's getting ugly. This next contest could swing things. The champion of Too Hot to Handle. Will the players tag out? Let's find out. This is brutal. Who needs a teammate? Not this fighter. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have